Avenue. It's one of Chennai's older shopping malls and probably the only one to get almost all its stores up and running the day it reopened after 6 months of lockdown. Today, 210 out of 220 stores here are open for business again. In comparison, competitors Phoenix Market City Chennai and Palladium have seen only 162 out of 315 of their stores reopen. The difference is Express Avenue's new rental policy.
Malls like Express Avenue have been benevolent when it comes to collecting rent. The mall management here has allowed tenants to pay rents in line with what each store makes every month when compared to last year. What this essentially means is that if this H&M store behind me makes just 50% this month when compared to revenues last year, its rent is also half of what it would otherwise pay the mall.
All our stores have integrated their sales data with us. So on a daily basis, we come to know how much business has H&M done, or a Forever 21 done, or a Lifestyle done, or a Calvin Klein done, or a Tommy done, or a Under Armour done, or an Adidas, which has the largest store in the country in Express Avenue. Every day we get to know the sales. Suppose if someone has done 60% of sales compared to last year, so they will end up paying us 60% rental. If they have done 70%, they will end up 70%. The moment they touch 80% of last year, they will start paying us the full rental.
Competitors aren't far behind in doling out rental relief. DLF began charging its tenants 25% of pre-COVID rentals in June and 50% of pre-COVID rentals in the July-September quarter. The mall hopes to collect full rent only in early 2021. Phoenix Mills, which runs Phoenix Market City and Palladium, has agreed to a 30% rental waiver. Brigade, on its part, has agreed to a 50% rental waiver, but only for the lockdown months. But analysts say short-term waivers and discounts may not be as sustainable as a revenue-sharing model where retailers part with anywhere between 5 and 20% of their monthly revenues to the mall developer by way of rent.
For the next 1 year, I would say the industry will survive only on pure revenue share. There is no other way I can see either of them sustaining. Okay, so retailers and mall developers will have to accept this and keep this in mind and work forward. After 1 year, and if things go right from every aspect, I see the rentals coming back to what was as per the agreements with the retailers and the developers. I don't see a splurge happening on rentals at least for the next 3 years.
Most malls are optimistic that the season of rental waivers and discounts won't last long. That's mainly because they hope mall retail will bounce back in the festive season and stay positive in the medium term. Now, should that occur and these stores go back to making 80% of last year's revenues, their rents could go back to being exactly what they were a year ago.
For now though, footfalls ranging between 20 and 30% of pre-COVID levels, dulling demand, empty multiplexes and hardly any discretionary spending have cast a shadow on just how long mall retail can sustain even with discounted rent. In Chennai, Jude Sanath.